Hello everybody and welcome to episode 13 of Sonic Boom. I'm Kevin and I'm joined by Donnie and Kat. And we've got Unlucky Knuckles.
Yeah, welcome to Knuckles.
It's Knuckles Show.
Knuckles.
Yeah, the Knuckles Show.
Welcome to a very, very strange feeling episode.
Something that we really needed, I think, was a Knuckles centered episode, because everyone else has had a centered episode. So, I'm very glad to see one.
Knuckles just trying to take over the spotlight entirely, really.
Well, it's Knuckles, so I mean...
Yay, coin flip joke.
Yay.
Tails! It's Tails!
Tails, it's Tails.
Tails got Tails! Tails! Thank you, Tails. So much Tails.
It's slightly funny that... because they call this Gopher Ball. And the closest thing I can find to Gopher Ball is actually a baseball term, and Sonic's golf shot is basically a baseball swing. Knuckles is a lovely golf swing, and naturally,
Knuckles is a lovely golf swing, but now fate intervenes.
Fate intervenes, and a leaf.
Why couldn't we have Tails' commentary from?
That was a really heavy leaf.
Why couldn't we have Tails' commentary from Cowbot for this episode? Like
Also,
the golf course?
I love that you saw that, right? What, you actually saw that from that distance?
You're on lower ground and watching something on the top of a mountain.
Which is actually over the crest, I think, as well. So there's actually a complete line of sight thing going on there.
Where is Knuckles getting all these golf balls?
You need to work on your swing. Are you kidding me?
Maybe they're deposited out of his Lego shoes.
It has everything to do with luck.
That's what he keeps in there.
Knuckles has a great point here that is kind of to do with luck, because Sonic just didn't even...
What the f*** just happened? Oh, sorry, I swore.
Don't worry.
Okay, we're gonna have to start over.
Knuckles' scream of frustration is wonderful. It's a wonderful...
Knuckles' scream of frustration because I swore live.
Who can blame Knuckles for... I was just gonna say, like, who can blame Knuckles for getting so frustrated? And I love how Amy and Sticks just don't care right now. They care more about the grass than they do about...
Knuckles understanding that Amy in this series will naturally want to start talking about stuff, although on this instance, no.
It's like, Amy, just listen to Knuckles for once.
Today, Sticks will be the supporting character who's rather intelligent.
Sticks will be Sticks.
Sticks will now explain to you the concept of karma without mentioning the word karma once.
The word karma is missing from this episode.
To be fair, this is probably the most dialogue we've heard from Sticks in quite a few episodes.
Probably
it is,
since...
and it's the most serious we've heard.
I can't believe
I
thought of this before.
Knuckles.
Oh.
The luck balance of the universe shifts against you.
By the way, for those who are watching, if you thought that the slapstick element missing
Don't
from
do this at home!
if you thought the slapstick element from AOSTH was missing, here it is.
I think we even had Worldy Curti and Roadrunner style environments.
We've recycled the canon from last episode.
Knuckles, you stole that canon. That's okay.
Look, Knuckles, look, guys, it's now canon. The show is now canon.
Bees.
Not the bees! Ah!
Not the bees.
Ah, but they're my kid now.
Oh man, Knuckles.
How long has Sonic been reading that book?
Oh my god, poor Knuckles.
Knuckles with bandages that are modelled very distinctly from his tape.
That's actually quite good how they've done that. To make it clear.
No, to be fair, he does have bandages. To be fair, he does have bandages on his chest and lower. So, although those are different, so
he has a bandage on his underbust. Is the area you're looking for?
Yeah.
Brace yourself, my friend, because there's nothing but sunny skies ahead for this.
This is a weird feeling, Knuckles.
Where has this fridge come from?
Yes, like this really has become Looney Tunes now, hasn't it?
This is a weirdly serious Eggman today as well.
Yeah.
Hey, look what's back
However,
as well.
he's missing a very important thing, which is a set in which to actually play laser tag.
Yep, because
So it's a very chaotic little game of laser tag.
To be fair though, look what also has returned: the Sonic and Tails masks.
masks, yeah.
That's adorable.
I like how there is some kind of continuity, but not like great continuity. Like there's just these little
It's like
props that return.
Yeah, there's
but
quite a few assets that keep coming back.
Prop recycling for... Laser!
Laser!
It was saying I couldn't help it.
Oh god. Also, that is the simultaneously the best and worst distraction ever. Somebody's treading on my mustache. Nobody's treading on your.
He's going to hurt himself.
What do you suggest we do?
You could lose to him on purpose.
Knuckles is going to hurt himself, Amy.
Yeah.
He kind of did that already.
Tails points out that the simplest way of doing this would be just to let Knuckles win once, and Sonic
No.
refuses to do this.
No, Knuckles can't win on his own.
Luck, skill, luck.
Yep. So, once again,
Sonic, you
Ego.
can yell. It's okay.
You didn't win yet because I'm
Once
still
again,
standing.
Sonic's ego has shown up. I love how the character development just continues
Meteor
to
Head.
clash.
Yeah.
Yep.
Revenge of
Meteor
Meteor Herd is complete.
And now and then from here on out, when he reads everything backwards.
This feels like it's a fairly musicless episode.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the episodes have not really had the biggest of plots, but they do pick up, because guess who decides to show up?
Sticks, you gotta help us
And
make
actually-
Knuckles stop right away.
And actually start
His
destroying things.
house!
Maybe shifts the luck balance of the universe in time.
Haven't we seen Styx' house before?
We have once in the series, but not as much as this. Also, but this is one. Of
Also, Styx just feeling like a person.
Styx has has so much more character in this episode than any of the others. But one of the good things about this episode is that everybody has a part, everyone has a point. Eggman's
God, she
doing
had a
his thing,
cute
Amy and
noise.
Tails have their
God,
thing.
that was a cute noise. Sorry.
Nonsense before an asteroid
She
Yeah,
had-
you into baby food.
Yeah, everyone has like their own little involvement in this, and it feels good. Like it really feels like everyone has some kind of say in this.
If the episode feels a lot meatier than the 10 minutes. I mean, it kind of
It
goes.
feels a lot meatier, but kind of oddly cut.
Don't you feel the ground?
I think it just feels kind of cut because most of the episode has just been along the lines of Knuckles is getting hurt. I think that's why
Oh, yeah.
it feels that way.
There was a little
Oh.
weird. I'll give you that.
The universe hates you, Knuckles. I'm sorry about
Knuckles then secretly beats Sonic up. I swore again. You're just gonna have to beep me the entire time, Kevin.
that.
Welcome to our Sonic Bleep commentary.
But I think I was saying this earlier. Actually, I think this is the only time outside of the comics I ever heard Knuckles referred to as Nux.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody in the comments will point out that it was said once in Sonic Adventure or something. But I can't think of that. Anyway, Eggman's
Nux is a weird
dialogue's
thing.
not cutting it today as well.
So Eggman, what makes you
Oh,
think
hi
this
again, Amy.
Also,
is
Eggman was
better
doing
than
something
the
evil
last
for
prisoners
like
we've pulled?
the majority of the episode.
Balance of the universe. That's what.
What? You
I like
believe
how both
that's
times
true?
we've seen like
Not being deceptive about it, he just is.
Yeah.
And it's really strange.
Shaved from a little schwitzy, but no matter. It's also laundry day.
Oh, Laundry Day's back.
My lucky day.
Laundry day!
Is this like? Are we trying to make this a new catchphrase or something? Like, it's Laundry Day.
We had him cornered. What are you doing here?
This is a weird Sonic.
You're not
Yeah,
helping.
Sonic.
You're just bad luck.
It's Sonic's turn to be the character who's overly judgmental. After the last episode where everyone was being really judgmental of Tails, now Sonic is being overly judgmental of Knuckles.
No, it's worse.
Except Sonic's being
It's
a
worse. It's Sonic being a chess master.
Hold up.
Sonic's
not only
being
is
a
it
git.
Kind
Yeah.
of slightly late chess master, but it's Sonic
You're panicked screaming. and
doing
the
something
last
really, really smart. And it keeps happening, and it scares me.
delighted me.
Sonic, I guess what Sonic was trying to do was he was trying to take advantage of Knuckles' like gullible
Look,
side.
it's on the extras.
Take advantage of Sonic's gullible side and try to
Knuckles?
see about like he's trying to kill two birds with one stone. Like make Knuckles feel better about his luck, but also get rid of Eggman at the same time in this robot.
Fastidious Beaver, by the way, in front and center.
I'm through with Sonic.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Huh.
He was, but he has nothing to correct.
He has nothing to correct except us in the comments, probably.
Pretty cool robot.
Actually, this is a PG-13 video.
So yeah, so
Obviously,
this is also the robot from before, just made slightly bigger.
And
Is
it
that
just
right?
spontaneously combusted. he said it was 7% bigger, I think. Like 7% bigger from all the other robots he makes.
This bit's just weird.
Eggman just trying to regain control. Passive aggressively.
Eggman's just trying to see the good and everything.
Good luck with that, suckers.
Eggman being like super positive about this is like, yeah, but it seemed like, yeah, I tested it, it exploded, and hey, I don't deal with it.
Or is it good luck?
Eggman biting his tongue a lot.
I was on the other side.
And then now Sonic's just like, hey Knuckles.
Sonic
you want-"
making up.
Was so
Yeah.
secret.
He's basically just saying, just like,
Use
it's like,
which
no,
side?
we totally
Well,
just
that's
used you against them, and yeah, we win, and you
Knuckles
win
was
because
useful.
you lose.
Yeah.
Knuckles was useful.
That's an adorable Knuckles face.
I've been wondering, though,
To be fair though, this is the most we've seen Knuckles be useful, isn't it?
Yeah.
where does it go?
And it's like I said, like,
Oh,
and Tails,
There's a
and Tails is
perfectly
dead
good
again.
Explanation. for this.
okay. Knuckles specifically states in the episode that
Well, that's
his
another
talent
thing
is being able to
that
take
actually
ridiculous
works.
amounts of punishment. Tails is just dead there.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's another example of an ending joke that actually works, isn't it?
Yeah,
But-
because
but-
it's
And
like,
it's another example of random Tails abuse at the end of an episode.
Styx was right. The balance was changed and stuff.
what you don't know was that out of that engine or whatever it was that jumped on him at the end, an octopus appeared and then ate him.
Yes,
Terrible.
indeed.
Utterly
I-
terrible.
I just love how much they like. I love how the Sonic and Knuckles rivalry returns in this, and you actually do see Knuckles isn't really stupid in this. He's just gullible, and it's something we haven't seen yet. And I love how just everything's just getting a decent amount of the spotlight. Oh my god, I love the show.
And again, you've got Knuckles actually being very positive about it, that he will do this thing, even though he accepts there's going to be pain in the short term, that there'll be a reward at the end, and it says a lot about Knuckles' character that he would do that. Actually,
That's
Yeah.
good sound.
we're going to get into this a bit more in the post-show. Thank you very much for watching the video or continuing to listen to us on the podcast. If you are watching this on video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give us let us what you know, I think, about this episode. What did you think about Unlucky Knuckles? Stay tuned if you're on the podcast to the post-show, if you're on the Sonic Show video. Go to Last Minute Continue. We've got the post-show there. We'll be discussing this in more depth, and we'll be doing more funny voices and all sorts of stuff. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Actually.